Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as my voice is absolutely clear, then please let me know that it's fine. Okay, so everything is fine, I guess. Okay, there's no problem with my audio or the video. Please let me know. Okay, everything is fine. That's great. That's amazing. Okay, so today is the final day for project. We will be doing the entire project and on React.js. So that would be amazing. I will be discussing about like what will be the topics that we'll be covering and everything. So do not worry about the same and the project as well. I will be letting you guys know very soon. Okay. Chinmay, let's first build the project and then I will say where to submit the project. Do not get ahead of the time itself. Let's keep everything one step at a time. Okay, great. Dikshit, I'm too excited of the project itself. Okay, okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm just waiting for 5 more minutes, and then we'll get started with the project itself. Okay, just waiting for 5 more minutes, guys, so that everyone is able to join us. Okay, great. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I hope that everyone is fine during the COVID period. Everything is proper at your house as well. Okay. We'll be discussing about what project we are going to do. Just I'm waiting for everyone to join us so that I do not have to repeat time and tide again. Okay. Okay, so we have got a certificate without the course name. That is just a certificate of appreciation to help the community grow. So as you were like sharing the screenshots and everything, you helped our community grow. So that is just a certificate of appreciation. Okay. Yes, you can add the project in your CV as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm too fine. Okay, great. So we'll get started in 5 more minutes, guys. Up till that particular point of time, just like waiting for everyone to join. Okay. For those who have not received the certificate of appreciation, if you want to receive that, you can complete the final registration of any of our programs. Okay, the upcoming programs itself, if you are able to complete the final registration for that, you will receive a certificate for the same. Okay. I'm fine as well, guys. Do not worry about the same. Uh, okay. Yes, the Node.js one will also be done by me. For each bootcamp, you will be getting individual certificates. For those who are planning to continue doing like full stack development, they can join the ShapeAI training and internship program that we conduct. We teach everything from scratch. There are no prerequisites required, and we go up till the most advanced level as well. So you do not have to worry about the same. Yes, you can get placed as a web developer to campus placements. Keep if you are aiming for a good startup, then focus much more upon your projects. If you're aiming for a good company, focus much more upon your data structures and algorithms and computer programming. Along with that, do a little bit of web development as well. Okay. For those who are looking forward to the training and internship program at ShapeAI, you can just go to our website and from there you can get yourself registered via the same. We'll surely look into it. Okay. It is something extra we share. Okay. The certificate of appreciation is an extra certificate that we give out. Okay. Yes, of course. So most of our students have got internships or placements at various different companies who were in our like training and internship programs. Can check it out on our website shapeai.tech and then go to graduates. You'll be able to see our graduates from right over there as well. No, data analyst is not saturated at all. Do not worry about the same. I'm a data analyst, so of course it's not saturated. Okay, MS in US is a better idea. MS, there's no MS concept in India. It's MTech in India. But yes, MS in US is a much more better option. People from biggest companies like Microsoft, Goldman Sachs in India leave their jobs and go for MS in USA. So of course, it's much more better. Yes, of course, you will be able to get job opportunities, freelancing, internships after completing the data analyst training or internship program or the full stack development training and internship program. You can go to our website and see our graduates from right over there as well. Uh, okay, please share active WhatsApp group link. They don't send any info of upcoming. Info of the upcoming boot camps is always sent on all our WhatsApp groups. We always send that. What does a data analyst do for a company? Like the name suggests, there is the data and you do analysis over it. So for example, there are various different stakeholders in a company. There is like the management, there is CEO, there is workers, there is employers, employees, there are stockholders. So there are various different stakeholders in any company. The same data, or for example your revenue or your sale in a particular year, needs to be interpreted in various different ways by these different entities itself. So to create reports, to generate reports, to be able to deliver these information like knowledge out of the data to these various stakeholders is the basic job of a data analyst. There are various different kinds of data analysts when you go into like the data analysis field, but yeah, the broad category is basically called as data analyst. Which is better for coding, Windows or Mac? Linux is the best for coding if you are not on a budget. If you are not on a budget, if you are having a lot of money, then Mac is of course the next go to thing, and then comes the Windows laptop. No, I have no idea about sortie. Okay. Yeah, sure, we will conduct boot camps on data science and AI too. Okay, when I'm saving the file from sandbox and putting in gitbox, then I'm getting the HTML file only. How to submit it? Please help. Just download the entire thing and then upload all the files together. That is how you do it. uh, Tanya, again, that certificate is a certificate of appreciation, not the final certificate. Bhaiya, where we need to register for getting the certificate that we haven't received yet, as I've attended all these sessions by heart. See, again, the certificate of appreciation is sent to only those students who have completed the final registration. The certificate for this boot camp, that is the certificate by ShapeAI or the certificate by Google developer groups, will be sent separately after the project submission has been completed. So please wait for the same. Okay. Automation testing is of course extremely good, and if you are learning it well, then you will be able to integrate into the CI/CD pipelining as well. So it just makes your entire deployment process much more smoother and less complicated. Okay, what is best, Chrome or Safari? Yeah, Chrome is a lot better. Best laptop under 50k. Yesterday, my one of my friends was asking for the same as well. So that totally depends upon which type of configuration do you need. If you want to go forward with, let's say, uh, gaming laptop, then go forward with tough. Okay, TUF, Asus tough. If you are not interested in TUF like gaming laptops, if you want to go with a lightweight notebook kind of stuff, then the name of that laptop, let me just check it. I had kept it, I sent it yesterday to my friend. Okay, so I'm not having my Telegram right now. Just give me a second. Yesterday itself, I sent the name of the laptop to one of my friends. So give me a second and I will let you know. Okay, so just like switched off my screen for a second, guys. Just give me a second. Okay, so whom did I find? to okay, so you can look at Lenovo Yoga, but that was not the laptop that I sent it to him. Which was it? Let me just check, guys. Just give me a second. Earlier today, or it was tomorrow night that I sent it to him. Yeah, just scrolling through my laptop. Okay, you can go forward with MI Notebook. Like MI Notebook, if you are looking forward for a laptop under 50,000 for like a notebook sort of stuff, okay, lightweight and everything, then you can go forward with MI. Otherwise, if you are looking forward for gaming, then you can go forward with this as well. What is the name? Asus stuff. That's also good. See, HP is something like currently I'm having an HP laptop. Like I was having a Spectre, then I moved. Like first of all, I was having a HP Pavilion X360, like i7 10th gen with like everything 16 GB RAM and everything. Then I moved forward with Envy. Then I moved to like Spectre, and none of them, like I was facing the constant problem of the laptop getting overheated. Like it is like just a shitty thing about like HP, like its laptop gets overheated a lot. So instead of that, if you really want to go with something, that I will suggest that HP Omen 2021 is really good. It does not overheat because it has been made for like 3060 3090. So and the budget that we are having, you will be able to buy like 1660 or 1650 at the maximum. So it never overheats. The build quality is also good, but yeah, it costs a lot. And go forward with Ryzen at any point of time. If you have the option of choosing Ryzen, like AMD processors over Intel, choose AMD processors. They are much more better at the end of the day. Okay. Yes, if you go forward with the web development training and internship program by ShapeAI, the classes are live in the evening, but all the classes are recording, and the recordings are provided to you with a lifetime access to them. So you can complete the program at any point of time. That's totally up to you. See, the Coding Ninjas DSA plus CP program is a lot like costly according to me. DSA and CP is something that we are planning to make it free for everyone, like the premium version, free for everyone by the end of the next month. Okay, like by at 1st of August, you will be having DSA and CP complete free at ShapeAI. You do not have to pay like I think so. Coding Ninjas charges about 10,000 rupees for DSA and CP. That's just too much. Like I like let us just check. Like I don't even remember, so I shouldn't like say something that I do not know. Coding Ninjas. So like shouldn't say something that I do not know. So I should just like check it once again. So C++ foundation with DSA and algo costs about like if I'm taking it off for after a month, then it is saying me 10,000 rupees, and that I'm saying that we will be providing you for free at like from the 1st of August. DSA CP 100% in Java and C++ will be free at ShapeAI, and these people are charging you 15,000 to 10,000 rupees, and that's really too much. And then if you go for competitive programming, then again the same pricing. Yeah, so better wait for a month. Okay, you will be able to do it for free at ShapeAI. Okay, great. Uh, okay, what is the standard display resolution for web development? See, most of the people usually open up your websites from your mobile phones itself. So, in your websites, you have the concept of breakpoints. Okay, so what is a breakpoint? Basically, you shift from your mobile phone to your desktop. Okay, both of these have different type of layout. So if I'm looking at my screen, okay, so it's maybe a 3:2 aspect ratio, it may be a 16:9 aspect ratio. So all these different things need to be kept in the mind of a like web developer and a designer as well, so that for mobile view it's different, for tablet view it's different, for your laptop view, for your desktop view it's different. So all these things, keep that in mind. Okay. Yes, of course, Midhir, you will be able to understand NLP in a much more compact sense. Do not worry about the same. The package of a web developer is usually like, if you are a good, I'm not talking about shitty web developers who know HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. They do not get paid. They will do the work for free. Okay, so these type of developers I do not count it in it. But if you are going forward with a very well versed full stack web developer, then the salary may start around 10 lakhs and may go up till 24. Or if you are going forward with like Google or something, so if someone does not know, Google pays about 34 lakhs per annum, and in hand, like that is the package, and that is the CTC, and in hand the students receive almost 13 lakhs. So yeah, that's the package by Google. Okay. uh, ShapeAI arranges hackathon, or are you planning to arrange it in the future? Yes, ShapeAI is planning to arrange a hackathon at the end of this year, around December. Like we are still like looking forward to it, because there's just so much currently going on, and we do this part time. Like we all have other works to do, so we are trying to do our best to provide you guys with everything that we can. That's why like the data structures and algorithms, C++ has already been made. C++, data structures and algorithms, then data structures and algorithms in Java, and many other languages, for example Python, JavaScript, everything will be available for free at ShapeAI. Like from the basics to the most advanced topics in all these different things, including CP. So that is what we are doing right now, and I'm also spending a lot of time in developing that curriculum and everything. So I hope that that is something that you guys will be able to enjoy as well as learn from as well. Please do not spend 10,000 rupees learning DSA. Like that's just like dumb. Okay, you should not be paying something that is like pretty apparent. Okay, but still like we are trying to do it so that you guys do not have to pay. Okay, but yeah, that's great. Okay, see, for those people who are from BCA, MCA, my suggestion would be go forward with full stack web development. In web development in general, you do not need any degree as well. Right now at ShapeAI, we have an intern who is working with us, who is in, I guess, his 11th. Like he joined us when he was in his 11th standard, and right now he's in 12th standard right now. And he is one of the main software developers at ShapeAI, who is working in hand with a particular person from Amazon and a particular person from Sony. So like that is the level he is at. So that's the main thing. Like companies do not care from which particular university or which particular background you are from, if you are the best. If you are some like short-handed person who is just like trying to get into something and he's not the best, then even if you are from IIT Bombay, you will not be able to get the job. You have to be the best at the end of the day. So can you recommend me what should be the first programming language for beginners? Start off with either Java or C++, nothing else. Do not start forward with Python, otherwise you will go down a very messy road. Start with C++ or Java. Okay. What are you not able to understand, Vinash? I'm not able to get it. So please show us how to do it. I'm trying for the last 2 days. I'm very sad and exhausted. I'm not able to understand, Vinash. What are you trying to say as of this particular moment? Is apti mandatory to get a job? Not mandatory, but some companies do like to have it. Okay. Programming languages will be, for example, if you're going forward with like Python, then it will be C++ and Python, like in the data analyst training and internship program. If you're going forward with cybersecurity, it will be again like C++ and Python. And if you're going forward with web development, full stack web development, it will be JavaScript and C++. So C++ is common at the end of the day. Yeah. What criteria is required to do MS abroad? First of all, letter of recommendations. Letter of recommendations is extremely important from your job aspects, as well as if you are planning to go for an MS University abroad. That's why we provide letter of recommendations in our training and internship programs as well. The second thing is you need to have a very good college GPA, especially around 8 and above. Like 7.5 and above is okay, but 8 and above is good. You are in the safe zone. The third is you need to have, if you are going for traditional MS, then have some like research based internship. If you are going forward with professional courses like professional MS, like MS in data analytics, MS in big data, MS in web development or something like that, then go forward with like do some internships related to software development. That will help you out a lot. And then like have some good projects, good purpose letter. Okay, your letter of purpose. So that is also something that is very important at the end of the day. No, the certificate boot of the this particular bootcamp is just a bootcamp certificate, not an internship certificate. Can you get the details about your DSA program, sir? Like how long it will be? Will it be live and the practice provisions provided? I'm getting it for sure. The DSA one is not live. It's for free. There will be no cost associated with it. So C++, Java, DSA in C++, DSA in Java, CP in C++, CP in Java. That will be the entire thing, and it will be in the format of video recordings and questions that you are able to do at the end of the day, along with their solutions as well. And yeah, and it will be launching it on 1st of August according to me. Okay. Okay, so I think so most of the people have joined us. So let's get started with today's class. Okay, so let's get started. So this is the notebook that we are going to use today. I have put the link to the notebook down below in the description of today's video. So the link is right over there. You can go there and you can start with the entire thing. The basics, that whatever we have done up till this particular point of time, whatever things that we have learned, I have already implemented it. So there is nothing that is new right over here. We are having the index.html just like before. So you are having the normal index.html. We have the style sheet, styles.css that we have like brought inside, like that is where we have imported. Then we are having the script src. So that is the where our React.js code goes. So that too we have already done. Then we have created a div element inside of which we are having the id as root. So that too is done as of this particular moment. Let's go to our src, that is the source package. Inside the source package we are having our import react from react. We are having import react dom from react dom. We are having our react dom.render method, which renders a div element containing an h1 hello. And we are having the document.get element by id root. So this is what we have done like beforehand. So there is nothing new in this. Today we are going to start with our website, the website that we are going to create. So let's try to get an idea about what we are going to create in today's video, like in today's I don't know what this is, in today's class, in today's tutorial or something like that, like whatever you guys want it to be named as. So it is very simple. What we are going to create is basically a website, okay, called as let's say bootcamps. Okay, we want to create a website called as bootcamps, and this particular website will contain the information regarding our upcoming bootcamps. So we will have like the name of the bootcamp, and the information about that particular bootcamp. So this bootcamp is going to be taken by this on so on so date and blah 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 blah, and that will be put inside a card itself. And the entire website will look something like that. So you will have the heading, okay, the navigation bar. Inside the navigation bar we will be having our name of the website, that is bootcamps. Inside the entire body of the entire website we will be having the name of the bootcamp and everything, and we can have multiple cards as well with new name of the bootcamp and its information as well. So this is the website that we want to create. Okay, as simple as that. We'll have the color of the website in blue because of course it's ShapeAI. We like, my favorite color is either black or blue. We cannot have a black website, so that's why we are having a blue website. So that is what we are going to create, and at the bottom of the entire website we will have a footer, inside of which we will just be writing like the copyright statement that copyright and at a rate 2021. So that will be the entire website that we are going to create. As simple as that. There is nothing too complicated about it. We just want the website to look very pretty, and so that we are able to use it as well. Okay, so that is the main thing. Let's get started with this. Yes, you can mention it in your CV as well. Styling has been provided to you by ShapeAI because CSS wasn't included in this entire bootcamp. So we have already provided to you with all the styling, like file down below in the description of this particular video, which you can directly use to make the website. So that has already been done for you. Why have we not used a black website? Because that will not look at all good, and like blue is the go with ShapeAI, so that's why. So let's continue with the entire thing. So that is the concept that we are going to work on right now. So I've basically given you a small demo of how I'm expecting the website to look like. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Guys, are we able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Okay, great. So let's get started with this. The first thing that we are going to do is we are going to shift the entire render to its own component. Okay, what we did last time was we had like 2 to 3 components inside the div tag. So for example, there was one component like heading heading component that I told you to work upon when you will be like as a homework itself, but I don't know how many of you tried it. How many of you tried the heading one? Like I told you to make your own heading one as well. How many of you tried to make it? Please let me know. Okay, some people had done it. That's great. That's great. Great. So most of you must have been able to do it. So last time this was what you must have ended up with, a list and then something like this. So you would have a render method of a div, and inside div you are having your heading and your list. Now what I want is I want to replace this with a custom component. Like this entire thing should be its very own component, a component that contains another component. That is what I'm planning to do. Instead of having all this right over here, I just want a normal app component. That's it. Like I want it to look somewhat like this. There should be like, I want to render just the app application on my app component on my screen, and the app component contains all the rest of the components that I want to put up on my screen. So this is what I want to do as of this particular moment. How can I do that? Let's start with what we know. Okay, how to convert something into its very own component. If we are having this particular component div h1, that's extremely simple. If I'm saving this, going back to my screen, hello is coming up to our screen right now. I want to shift it to its very own component. So of course it will be very simple. We have to go right over here. Okay, so first of all we need to make our very own components. So let's start by making the folder for the same. So inside of src, we'll be creating a folder called as components. So components components. Inside of components, we will be creating our file called as app.jsx. So app.jsx, guys, not js, app.jsx. So this is where we'll be creating our JSX script. So first of all, what we want to return. So this is what we want to return. We want to have the import React as well. So we want to have our import React as well. So can someone let me know what do we want to write right over here? Okay. What do we want to write right over here? Can someone let me know? The process of creating a component, guys. If I've imported React, what is the next thing that I want to do? Can someone let me know? No, it's not export. Again, guys, function. Great. So Anushri has wrote it correctly. It's function, guys. So we will write our first function app. So function function. Then the name of that particular function, that is app. And inside app, what do we want to return? So urn return, and then we want to return the div element. So the div element needs to be put inside the curly parenthesis, and this is what we want to return at the end of the day. So let us go right over here and then control V, and inside this we need to give it a little bit space as well, just to make everything proper. And so we have created our function as well. After the function, we want to export this. So this is what we have studied up till this particular point of time. So export export default, default default, and then app. Okay, this is what we want to do. As simple as that. In the div, I just want to keep it as the h1 element right now, because we do not have the other components ready. So let us keep it as h1 element and hello. That will be more than sufficient for us. So we have created our app.jsx. We now need to import it. Okay, the next thing is we want to import it right over here. You guys remember this? Okay, I'm not going a bit fast. I hope that this is very familiar to you, because like that's why I told you guys to just like practice it on your own, so that you are very familiar with the entire concept. Am I is it okay with you guys? Are you able to understand this? Please let me know. It shouldn't be too hard for you guys. Let me know, guys. Okay, so most of the people are able to understand this. Great. So what we'll be doing is very simple. We will be importing the app right now. So import app, okay, app from, and then dot slash components slash app. Okay, as simple as that. So we want to import app from components that app, and we want to replace this entire div tag. What do we want to do, guys? Right over here is we want to replace the entire div tag with your app. So app and then space close. That's it. As simple as that. This is what we want to do as of this particular moment. We will save it. Okay, so it is getting shifted to a single line by default. Okay, and then we are going to our website, reloading the entire website, and you are able to see hello on our screen as of this particular moment. Okay, so it is as simple as that. Very easy to understand, very less complicated. So we have set up our working environment. In this particular environment, we will be working. The rest of the components will be loaded inside of app.js. So we will be loading other components that we are going to create inside of app.js and not inside of the main index.js file. So please try to remember that. Okay, next what we are going to do is, next we are going to go to our nil board, and the first component that we are going to draw is extremely simple, guys. We are going to draw our first component of the header component. Okay, this particular component where there is the navigation bar on top with bootcamps written inside of it. This is what we want to do as of this particular moment. We want to create our very first component on our website, the first component from top, that is the header component. So what we'll be doing is very simple. We will be creating, okay, we will be creating our header file as of this particular moment. So let us go back to our files. In components, we'll be creating a new file. We'll be naming as it as header.jsx. Okay, we will be creating our header.jsx as of this particular moment. Inside the header.jsx, we are going to create our component. So let us just copy everything from app.jsx and paste it right over here. And header, let's just rename everything. So here as well header will be there, and we will remove everything from return, and there we'll be writing our code for header. So this is what we have created up till this particular point of time, a common template to be used at a later point of time. So what we are going to do right now is we want to create our navigation bar. Now the navigation can be created by using the header element on the screen. Okay, so header is again a semantic tag. Okay, so here you have named it as capital HEADER header. this header is something that you have named your own private component. This component that you have created, that you have named it as header. Now there is a header, like a small header header element in native HTML as well. In HTML you are having a small header header element that basically helps you build the navigation bars and everything. Any header that you are having in your entire website, you can create it using the header element in HTML. So we will be doing the same thing. We will first be creating our header element. Okay, and then inside the header element itself, we will be writing our name of that particular website. Okay, so that we'll be doing in h1. Okay, so inside h1 element, we will be writing the name of that particular website, that is boot camps, or like let us name it as ShapeAI bootcamps or something that like that. ShapeAI bootcamps. I think so it will be very big, or let's just name it as ShapeAI or something like that. Let's just see what happens. So let's reload the entire web page. Okay, so it's still not okay, so I have not yet imported it. So first of all, I will need to import the header into my own website, like the app.jsx. So currently I've just made the website. Okay, I've currently just made the website. As of this particular moment, I have done nothing else. Okay, just the header and nothing else. Now I need to import this element as well. I need to import this component inside app.jsx. To import it in app.jsx, it's very simple, just like previously when we were importing. So import header header from then like in inverted commas dot h. Okay, so dot header header. So this is the like import statement that we are going to write. Import header from /header, and then we need to put our component right over here. So we'll put up the header component right over here, and we'll save it. Let's see on our website. So we are getting ShapeAI bootcamps. So this is how our websites is looking as of this particular moment. So we have got a blue banner as well as ShapeAI bootcamps written on top of it. No, we will be importing it in app.jsx. So what we have done is in index.js, we are keeping it as clean as possible. We have created a like a custom component called as app. Inside of app.jsx, we are going to have all our rest of the components. Okay, so it is like a single component. Think of as app as your div tag for all the components that you are going to have on your screen. So we will be putting everything in app component. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Guys, are you able to understand up till this particular point of time? Please let me know. Guys, are you able to understand up till this particular point of time? Okay. So next what we are going to do is, so we have made the header. Okay, now we are going to go back on our drawing board. We are going to make the next component that we want to make, and that is the footer. Okay, so we have made the header. Okay, we have made the header. Now we want to make the footer. The footer is basically nothing but writing that this is a copyright by like ShapeAI or like blah 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 at a rate 2021. So this is what we want to do as of this particular moment. I just want to create a footer element that basically says that this website has a copyright by ShapeAI, or by like for example Krishna Varsi or something like that. So this is what we want to do. So let's go back to our website as of this particular moment, and let's create our new component, the footer component. Okay, so we are going to create our footer component. So let's create the component. So create file footer.jsx. Okay, and in footer.jsx, let's copy everything from header.jsx and paste it inside footer.jsx. Let's rename everything footer. Okay, and here as well footer, and we will be utilizing the paragraph tag as of this particular moment. Okay, so we'll be utilizing the paragraph tag. Let us come right over here. So let's keep a paragraph tag right over here. And inside the paragraph tag, we are just going to write copyright by ShapeAI at a rate 2021. Okay, so this is the year of 2021. So we are going to just like, it's very easy to write right over here that copyright by ShapeAI at a rate 2021. That is the footer that we are going to make as of this particular moment. Okay, nothing too fancy about it, just a normal p tag that we have created right over here. This particular p tag we are then going to import in our app. Okay, this p tag we are going to import in our app as of this particular moment. So what we are going to do from right over here is import footer. Okay, so yeah, footer from ./footer, and then we want to utilize it right over here as well. So fwter and save. So let us go to our website, reload the entire page. But this is not what we wanted at the end of the day. This is not at the bottom of the entire screen, and this is not in the middle of the entire screen as well. This is just below our like heading. This is not what we want. So what to do about this? So let us go into our CSS file. Okay, so all the styling and everything that basically keeps on happening inside our CSS file. So let's try to find our paragraph tag. Okay, so we are having first of all the footer. Okay, so we first of all, the first thing that we came to know right over here is that we need to put the paragraph tag inside a footer tag. Okay, we need to keep the paragraph tag inside a footer tag first of all to make it like in the center of the entire website. So first of all, let's do that. Let's first put the entire thing into the footer tag. Okay, so let's go back to our source. Let's go back to components and let's go back to footer, and we will place the entire. Okay, so that is gone. Okay, so that crashed, I don't know why. So let us go back to our components and then footer.jsx. Inside footer.jsx, we are going to put it inside a footer tag. Fwter footer, the f should be small, guys, please do not forget. And we need to enclose it in a footer tag as well. So fwter footer tag. Okay, and then save. So we have put the entire thing inside a footer tag, as you are able to see. So we are having return footer, and then inside footer we are having the paragraph tag. Okay, so when we are going to our JSX, we are able to see that now the copyright by ShapeAI is coming to the bottom of the entire screen. This is where copyright by ShapeAI at rate 2021 is, and we have got our banner, we have got our title of the entire website, we have got our footer, copyright by ShapeAI at rate 2021. Now one of the main things that is missing from our website is every single year, once I've created this website, every single year I will have to come to this particular website, get the like change the year from this particular website, and that is just very tedious. Okay, we need to update our footer from time and tide again, and doing that every single year is very like difficult for us. Okay, every single year to do that will be very difficult for us. So what we are going to do is we are going to change. For example, like I made this website last year, and last year it was 2022 or 2020, and now when I'm coming to my website, it's basically showing 2020 instead of 2021 because 1 year has elapsed. So I need to do some little bit of coding in JavaScript so that I can ensure that every single year this gets updated automatically. We want it to get updated automatically. So what we are going to do is very simple. We are again going back to our website, and instead of having right over here 2020, we are going to replace it by a JavaScript method, new date, and we will set the new date, like that is one of the functions that JavaScript is having, dot get full year. Okay, get full year. This is the function that we are going to use as of this particular moment. New date dot get full year. This is a very good function in JavaScript that is basically used to get the current year that we are at. Okay, to get the current year that we are at, let us see if it is working. Yes, we are getting 2021 in our output. That is, we are getting the latest year, this year, in our output. So that is something that is of exceptional use to us, according to me. Okay, so are you guys able to understand this, like why we have to keep a particular JavaScript code instead of just writing 2020 or 2021? Okay, that is because we want to keep it as this itself. Okay, oh shit. So new date dot get full year, that is what we are going to use as of this particular moment. So exceptionally easy. Next, what we are going to do, so we have looked at our website, we have got our heading, we have got our name of the entire website, we have got copyright by ShapeAI and all those kind of stuff. So let me just fork it as of this particular moment, and let me go back right over here and delete. So everything has been deleted as of this particular moment. Let me go back to the dashboard. So I had forked it somewhere. So where should the forked sandbox? Okay, so this is what we have made as of this particular moment. I hope that you guys are able to understand. Okay, so someone is asking from where like the styles are coming. The styles are basically coming from the css style.css file. So we are done with this as well. Now we want to make our banners. Okay, we want to make these small cards that we had made. So if you go back to our nil board, these small cards that we were having, we want to make this, that basically contains the name of the bootcamp and the information associated with them. So let's do that as of this particular moment. Okay, mm. Okay, so that is also something that we have done as of this particular moment. Okay. Okay, so next what we want to do is I'm just showing you how to run the notebook as of this particular moment. What you need to do is you just need to copy the notebook. Okay, once you have copied the link to the notebook, down below in the description of the video, you can go to your own web page. So I'm just going to Chrome browser as of this particular moment, just to show you in some other browser as of the moment. So I'm just opening it up right over here, and this is how it will look like once it has opened it up. So I will just fork it from right over here. Okay, so once I've forked the sandbox, I will sign in with Google. I will sign in using ShapeAI as of this particular moment. I think so. I've signed in using, I don't know, I have to check. Okay, finish signing up. So I have signed up in the entire thing. I have forked it, so this is my particular version of the entire thing. And then I can create my own notebook as well. Like everything that I had done up till this particular point of time, I can do that right now. So that is the thing that you have to do. So right now we'll be looking at the notes of the entire thing. So we made the heading heading.jsx. Okay, we made the footer.jsx, footer.jsx. Footer.jsx. Now we want to create the info.jsx. Info.jsx. Okay, info as in the sense the information of the bootcamp.jsx. So these are the three files that we are going to create as of this particular moment. So first of all, the app.jsx as well. So app.jsx, we cannot forget that. So all these different things have been created. Okay, so right now I'm just copy pasting the entire thing so that I can just get started with it. export export default default app. Okay, and then I want to CGI function app UR and return. I want to create a return statement, and the return statement will be a div tag. Okay, so inside the div tag I'll be having the heading and the footer. So heading heading. I'm just showing you how easy is it to make the entire app on its own. You do not have to worry about anything. It's exceptionally easy. Okay, so I've created the heading tag. I'm just making it right over here. Then I need to create the footer tag as well. So sorry, header, headder, header, and then the footer footer. I can name it anything. There's no problem with that. If I can just rename it as let us see, header header. Okay, it is header header. I don't know. Just named it anything, like it's totally up to you. Like of course it is header, you can name it as header. It's totally up to you what you want to name it as, so there is no problem in that. So I've named header and footer. Then I will have to import it as well. So I'm import header header from then /header, and then I want to import footer footer from /footer, and then I have to create the header and footer as well. So just copying everything down from right over here, and just the React part to name it as header header, and then inside right over here I want to create it as header header. Okay, and then I want to close it as well, of course. So once I've closed it, I just want to create an h1 tag right over here. So the h1 tag, and we'll name it as bootcamp ShapeAI BOOTCAMP, and I will just return, that is export header. So export default header right over here, and then save it, app.jsx, save. Then I will go to the and do the same thing with header that I've done with the footer as well. So just footer, then the name just needs to be changed as of this. This is something that we have already done, guys. There's nothing new in this. I'm just doing it, like I'm just showing you, like the entire project just needs like 10 minutes to complete at the end of the day. Okay, then I just need to change the name to footer, and I will just copy it from right over here, paste it right over here, change the name from header to footer, copy it from right over here, paste it right over here. Then the h1 element, I just need to name it as p, this name as p. Then the entire ShapeAI bootcamp, I just need to replace it by copy rigst by ShapeAI @ and then instead of just the year, can someone let me know what is the code that we used instead of the year as of this particular moment? Does anyone remember as of this particular moment? What was the code? What was the code that we used to replace the year in the footer? what was the code that we used to replace the year in the footer? Can someone let me know? New date. That's right, guys. So we'll be using new date date, and then okay, so date inside of date the D should be capital. Okay, do not forget about it. The D should be capital. Dot get full year. Okay, and that is the method that we are going to use, and then save it right over here. You can easily able to see that we have made the header and the footer in less than 10 minutes. It took less than 10 minutes to make this. Okay, next we are going to go forward with our info. So again, we'll just copy everything from right over here, go into info, and now we'll be creating for info. Okay, so just like copy pasting everything as of this particular moment. So now we'll be creating our return statement for the information about the bootcamp. So okay, that is the only part that is left as of this particular moment. So we'll be creating the information about the bootcamp, and that will be an h1 tag and the p tag as of this particular moment. So let's create an h1 tag. Okay, that is the name of that particular bootcamp. So the name of the bootcamp, for example, is, let's say, JavaScript and React.js. So JavaScript and React.js. Okay, React.js. So this is the name of the bootcamp that is there, and a p tag, a paragraph tag, inside of which we will be writing the information about that particular bootcamp. So let's name the bootcamp. Let's write it as a basic web dev React.js bootcamp. I think so that is more than sufficient. Why is it getting an error right over here? Must have one parent. Okay, so I need to convert it into one parent itself. So let us put it inside a div tag. Okay, so we need to keep everything in one parent itself. So we'll be keeping everything in a div tag. So let us push it up right over here, and this is the entire thing that we have created as of this particular moment. A div tag containing an h1 and a p tag. That's it. Okay, so we have a h1 element, a p tag, and the div tag containing everything. So let us go to our website. Okay, let us go to our website, and we are able to see. Okay, so I just need to reload the entire web page. Okay, so it is not showing up on our screen because we have not yet imported it. So we need to go to our app.jsx, and we need to import our information. Import info from let's see /info, and we need to rename, we need to put it up right over here as well because it's a component. So info, and let us save it. Let us go back to our website. So we are able to see that JavaScript and React.js as well as the paragraph tag is coming to our screen. Okay, but we are not able to get that as a card format. The card is actually not appearing. It's just the name of the bootcamp and some information related to that. It should have come up as a card itself. So to do that, again, the same process will be following. We'll go back to our styles.css. We will scroll through the entire thing. So let us see what we are missing. So we are having a particular dot note property, as you are able to see this dot note. So can someone let me know what does the meaning of dot mean? Is it a class or an ID? Can someone let me know what is the meaning of the dot note? The dot is the meaning of a class or an ID? Can someone let me know in the live chat? If it is written right over here, dot note, so it is a class or an ID. Okay, that's great, everyone. It is class. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to go back to our info, and for the div h1 and p, we are going to have a class associated with them. Class is equals to note. Okay, so we are going to have a class is equals to note associated with the div tag, the h1 tag, and the p tag. We are going to save it and then go back to our website once again. And okay, so we do not want to have a div for h1 and a p tag, so let us just remove for h1 and a p tag. So for JSX, you are easily able to see that we are having JavaScript and React.js, a basic web dev bootcamp with React.js, and so that is basically apparent on our screen as of this particular moment. So that's the main thing, guys. This is the entire website that you created in like less than 15 minutes. In less than 15 minutes, you will be able to create a website in React.js. That's the beauty of it. now you can create as many number of info that you want. Okay, for example, right now of course you will be duplicating the entire like thing itself. So for example, when you're going into backend web development, you will be able to do it much more easily. But right now, for example, if I want like 3 different info cards, I can just paste it right over here and I will get multiple info cards. And as you're able to see, so React.js, I'm having like 4 or 5 different names right over here. Now the problem is, when I will be going into my inspect element, I will still be getting an error right over here. The error is basically due to the fact that this I've used a particular thing that is called as class instead of class name inside of the info.jsx. So this needs to be changed to class name. Okay, so NAME name, and that will be it. That is how you will be able to create your website, as simple as that. So now your website is working absolutely fine, and this is what you need to submit at the end of the day. So the submissions and everything, we will be circulating a Google form, along with that a video as well. I will be sending a link to how to like do everything. So we'll be providing you with a Google Doc. In you will have to like upload your entire code to GitHub. There you will have to save it, then you will have to like edit the readme, then you will have to submit the link to the GitHub file itself, and that is how you will be able to get the certificate. So the entire process, we'll be giving you a Google, like we'll be giving you a Google form, we'll be giving you a Google document, we'll be giving you a video to follow how to submit the project, and that will be the entire process that we'll be following for the submission of the project itself. This is the project that you will have to submit. You can change the like colors, you can change the text as well, but this is the project that you will have to submit at the end of the day. The deadline for the same will be 48 hours. Okay, once the video and everything has been provided to you, after that you will get 48 hours to submit the project. Okay, so for example, the video has been provided to you tomorrow morning, then you will have like 48 hours after that to submit the project, and that is more than sufficient. Like I've already shown you that in 15 minutes we were able to do the entire project. Only this project needs to be submitted. Okay, you can change the colors, you can change the text, but nothing else can be done in the entire project. Okay, because that will be checked by a bot, so he will be sticking to what we have made. Okay, only the color and the text can be changed, nothing else can be changed. The same project needs to be submitted. How to submit the project, we'll be giving you a video on how to get this, how to submit the project itself. Once the project has been submitted, within a week you will be receiving a certificate on your email account. So that will be the entire thing. While submitting the project, use the same email ID which you have used during the attendance process as well. Whatever link, whatever email that you have used for filling up your attendance form, use the same email. The number of boxes do not matter. You can have like 90 boxes, we do not care for that. The bot has been made in such a way that will just be looking forward for the main component files. Okay, if all the component files are present, then it will be like selecting, like thinking that your project is totally fine. So that the content you can change, you can change the text, you can change the color, and nothing else. Okay, you can change the text, you can change the color, and nothing else. The link will be shared on your Telegram group as well. Okay, it will be shared on the Telegram group as well. For the full stack web development training and internship program, only 20 seats are remaining as of this particular moment. So for those who want to get enrolled in the entire program, can do that by today or tomorrow at the latest. As well as for data analyst, 30 seats are still remaining in the data analyst training and internship program if someone wants to join. Okay, okay, the info tag or some you can have as many number of cards as possible. Okay, the CSS file, it's down below. There is a link to a code sandbox. You can create your entire project right over there. Okay, do not change the style.css. You can change the color but nothing else. Okay, in the style.css you can only change the color, and you can change the text has no meaning. Okay, okay, so can someone let me know how many of you are actually like still, like we have got almost 100 to 200 participations from you. So how many people are still planning to join the training and internship program? Okay, the data analyst or the full stack web development. Data analyst is a lot easier. If you are thinking about which is easy between full stack and data analytics, data analyst is like 1,000% easier than full stack web development. And the pay is almost equal, but opportunities are much more in full stack. Okay. So still people are joining, like planning to join for the same as well. Just like I'm just letting you know that the training and intern, of course, there is the EMI option available as well on the website. The EMI option is via your banks itself. So whatever your bank is basically offering to you, that will be the EMI option. So yeah, of course, freshers can also get job as data analysts. So yeah. Currently, we do not have any plans for batches in September or October, but yeah, that's totally up to you. Okay, no problem in that. Those who want to join the data analyst training or internship program or the full stack web development training and internship program, you can go to our website shapeai.tech, or you can use the referral links that has been passed on to all the Telegram groups as well as WhatsApp groups to get 500 rupees discount as well, being a part of the entire bootcamp and everything. So the batch is going to start from 7th of July. We have only 20 seats remaining in full stack web development, and for data analyst training and internship program, we have only 30 seats remaining as of this particular moment. So if you want to join, like do join for the same. And yeah, EMI options is only available in India right now. So it's only for the people who are in India itself. Okay, so yeah, that is the main thing, guys. And if you have any doubts or queries, you can of course come up to the chat bot and ask your doubts right over there, and they will help you out with your doubts and everything related to the training and internship program. Again, just saying that it's just on the first come first basis itself. There is like nothing else in that. Okay, so if you want to join, you can surely join for the same. And yeah, for placements, we provide LinkedIn, GitHub optimizations. The students who will be doing good, we provide them with referrals from various different companies. You can easily see from our students who have just passed on with us, like meet our graduates. You will be able to see that people from our training and internship program have been placed in one of the best companies all around the globe. So yeah, you get the letter of recommendation, you will get the internship completion certificate, training completion certificate, project approval certificates. So yeah, that would be it, and thank you so much, guys, and we'll meet after some more time. Okay, yeah, 2.5 months will be more than enough. Okay, so do not worry about the same. I have personally made the entire curriculum. So yeah, and yes, you can enroll from Philippines as well. That would be amazing to have you as well in our training and internship program. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, and we'll meet in the future boot camps that we'll be having, or in the data analyst or full stack development training and internship program. So thank you so much, guys, and there is no attendance for today because it is the project itself. So just do the project and it will be considered as your attendance as well. So thank you so much, guys, and have a good day ahead. Thank you, guys. Thank you.